Can you just check the back? Check the back, how far we can go. He's just having a look at exactly how good the repair was. I really cannot see shit. Welcome back to our M3 Competition G80 LCI Rebuild Series. I'm Tevin from Rennen Autoteile, and today is the next episode of what we need to do to get this bad beast back to perfection. We'll be handling the interior and all consequential damages from the airbags. Have a look at this. As you may remember from our previous video where we did our assessment, we noticed that 4 airbags on the interior had deployed. Because of this deployment, there was consequential damage to the interior, namely our hood lining and our dashboard skin. In order for us to remove these parts and send them out for repair, we had to remove sensor console, some A-post trims, and all the rest of the little bits and bobs. So today, we'll be refitting our OEM-sourced curtain airbags, passenger airbag, and driver's airbag. And in doing so, we reassemble the entire interior. Keep watching. As a bonus, we also received 2 new headlights as well as the control units to go with it. So today, we'll be doing some coding and testing to make sure everything is good with these headlights. One thing we also noticed, on our sensor console, there was a bit of some scratching and damage to the leather. Luckily for us, we don't really need to repair this one, as if you remember, we had a G80 M3 that we stripped down with the exact same sensor console in perfect condition. I really cannot see shit. We pull out a fresh pair of gloves because we are working with the interior. We don't want any grease marks. Let's go.
Right, what are we starting with? Show us.
So we're gonna start with disconnecting the battery. As we connected the battery to obviously move the car forward. As mentioned in our previous video, whenever you're working with the airbag system, always ensure the battery is disconnected. Let's go. When disconnecting the battery, you always disconnect the earth first and then the power. And then when reconnecting, you always reconnect power first and then the earth second. Let's get to the curtain airbags. The curtain airbags are color coded. Blue will be the left-hand side, red will be the right-hand side. It's going good, good and clean. All clips is popping in perfect. So the curtain airbags are back in and they're fitting perfect. All holes lining up, all clips is there, clipped in perfect, plugs connected. Now it's time to install the hood lining. So we are just installing these 2 little screws for this control panel that obviously sit behind this little cover here, which allowed us to remove this piece so the hood lining can get repaired. Now, all we have left to do will just be our visors and our handles, and then that little cover in the back there. And then we can just confirm through the back there, those bolts has come through all the way, everything is secured. Let's get it in. While we were waiting, for everything to get repaired, just to ensure the dust and all that wear don't get inside. We just bubble wrap everything up. To see about that. He's just having a look at exactly how good the repair was in terms of lining up. Obviously, when the curtain airbags go, the hood lining squashes this way. And so when they repair it, they bring it back to being flared out complete that way. So once it's flared out complete, it obviously covers right until the end. And then with our B pillar post, C pillar post, A pillar post, that also completes the fitments as well, with the rubbers to see how clean and how good it came out. We obviously get the pushback or that close cut finish here in the front with our rubber, finishing it off. It looks good. Oh, good. Lovely days. So that one's in. Yeah. Yeah. The clip giving us a little bit of trouble, but we just widen it out a little bit and go again. Done deal, brother. Good. Yeah. Solid. Left hand side complete. Just clean it up on the right hand side. Then we know our hood lining's done. Yeah. And the deal is done. Oh yeah. Oh. We're moving on to our dash section. So, first thing, we'll be refitting our passenger airbag. But before we get to that, just want to go over to the blower. And obviously once they're repaired here, you can see all that dust and thing. Just try and blow that dust out from all the repair work. Clean! And then we start closing up. So the heads-up display, we only took it out for safety reasons. We're good. Fitting all the screws and all the, what do you call, small parts on the dash. Yeah.
Notified Tevin and all that BMW is here to deliver.
Can you just check the back? Check the back, how far we can go. So now we're onto the center console. We've got it in. We've got the main mounting screws in the back as well. Got the back climate control on. Then we'll just be finishing up with all the little trims. Obviously the gear lever as well. The section with the phone charger, your cup holders. Once we're done with that, we'll be moving into the steering wheel airbag. Then we'll be done with our interior and we can start looking at outside and what's happening there. Some parts just arrived from BMW. So we're just gonna check it off against our list and make sure everything is there. So here's a full spread of all the parts we've sourced for our rebuild. From existing parts we've stripped already, they're still in good condition, to our second-hand parts we've sourced from other second-hand dealers, all the way to brand new OEM parts from BMW. As you can remember from our last video, we used illustrations to cross-check every single part on our list, verifying specs, position, and compatibility. It's how we make sure nothing's missed before assembly. We've got just 3 major components left that will be arriving with our container, namely our bonnet, our stiffener, and our right-hand side headlight bracket. Once these parts are received, we can go into the final stages of panel beating, alignments, spray painting, and then obviously the vehicle being sent back with the painted parts for us to do our final fitments and one step closer to the beast coming back to life. Our radiator pack was one of the most critical components of this repair, but dealership pricing was steep. That being said, we got it shipped through FedEx and it still worked out cheaper and faster. We're testing all the front-end electronic components, starting with the headlights. Since these are high-spec and expensive to replace, we want to make sure everything powers on and communicates with the system properly. So far, everything's checking out, which means we're one step closer to final assembly. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to catch the next episode of our rebuild. Leave a comment, let us know what you think, ask a question, or maybe request a specific video. See you in episode 3.